Welcome to my island, the island of St. Kitts, where the word spectacular is an understatement. Behind me, the Marriott Beach Resort and Casino and North Frigate Bay. It has the wonderful Robert Trent Jones Golf Course and South Frigate Bay leading to the island of Nevis. It's an island paradise and a paradise for playing golf with the traveling golfer.
If you find yourself doing strange things to keep your light beer from getting lost in the crowd, it's time to rethink your light beer. 99 calories, 100% authentic lager. The light beer that stands out in a crowd. Yuengling Light Lager from America's oldest brewery. Rethink your light beer.
The Atlantic Ocean behind us, wind at our back, perfect conditions for either sailing or golf. We've got Tom Juronsky from the Golf Connection, once again bringing golfers to a golf paradise, St. Kitts in the Caribbean. Tom, great to be with you and, of course, all of our traveling golfer viewers.
Always good to be here, Tony.
Well, you're the Pied Piper. I've said it before. You bring these people to these wonderful places, and first-time traveling golfer has been to St. Kitts, and this Royal St. Kitts golf course is a great experience.
We talk a lot about how golf courses set up for traveling golfers, and I think this is one of the best. Not only do you have great views of the Atlantic on one side and the Caribbean on the other, but you've got a very playable golf course, wide driving areas, good challenging green complexes. It's enough challenge, but it's not too much to make it unplayable for the average golfer.
A little flatter, gentler on the front side, but the tabletop greens are undulated and they give you a nice view of the Caribbean. When you get to the backside, spectacular views everywhere, but they even step up a notch when you get to the short par 3, down the hill, right toward the Atlantic Ocean, and then we come around to the 16th tee, and you've got to drive right over the ocean and let the wind blow it in. It really is a challenge. Certainly a playable golf course, but Mother Nature does add a little bit to it sometimes.
Absolutely. I mean, you're talking about a golf course that sits, basically is bordered by two major bodies of water, the Atlantic Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. So the winds, not only are they pretty forceful, especially this time of the year, but you've got them coming in 3 or 4 different directions at any given moment.
It keeps you on your toes, yeah. Yeah, you have to be very aware of the wind. It's 2-3 clubs all day.
And you handling it?
Oh, no, not at all. Getting killed.
This tournament used to be in January. It's our first year here in the early part of February, and they're all commenting about how the wind has really kicked up a bit. So it's really sort of giving them a new experience.
And of course, it was designed by the great Robert Trent Jones in 1976 it opened, but then a major renovation put modern grass on the greens, modern drainage around the course. They're all the things that make these older golf courses improved enough so that they can handle today's play.
Canadian golf architect Thomas McBroom did the redesign, and he really brought the golf course into the 21st century. Sort of indicative of where golf in St. Kitts is going. This is an emerging golf destination, and I'm telling you, Tony, in 5 years from now, everybody's going to want to come to St. Kitts to play golf.
It's definitely a different style from the typical Florida course or the courses that people play back home, mostly parkland golf courses.
Absolutely, Tony. I think it's it sort of has some links characteristics to it. You got to keep the ball low to the ground with the wind, but you can play it low to the ground. A lot of the greens you can run up on, and are very accessible with bumper runs and small chip shots.
We're talking to each other, and I can't stop looking out over the golf course.
Right.
Because you have the mountains in the backdrop, you've got the sea everywhere. You look across certain areas, and you see the other island of Nevis, which is the sister island to St. Kitts in this little country that it is. And, of course, there's a golf course there, too.
Great golf course and an excellent complement to this golf course here at Royal St. Kitts Golf Club. It climbs up into the mountain. You have a little bit more of a target-oriented golf course.
When you're playing on St. Kitts, you look at Nevis. Now when you're on Nevis, you look at St. Kitts. The views are spectacular.
Views just as striking looking back at the Eastern Peninsula on St. Kitts, and you gotta love the monkeys. Who doesn't love a monkey on a golf course? We've been all through the Caribbean. We're on a number of events in the Caribbean. To me, St. Kitts and Nevis is the most like Hawaii than anywhere that I've been to. I mean, it just sort of harks back to that same sort of mountain to sea topography.
Sugar mills like this dominated the landscape in St. Kitts and Nevis. Of course, they were the old days, but now they're beautiful golf courses. And, you know, all of this is very convenient because the Marriott Resort and Casino is right there, virtually across the street.
An equal amount of time, you're at the beach, on the pool, in the casino. How about the casino last night? Packed to the gills, right?
It was a lively, lively scene. Music going on, people having a great time.
True fact, largest casino in the Eastern Caribbean.
What can I grab for you, sir?
The Golf Connection just keeps bringing people to these wonderful locations and building it all around these competitions. The 4th annual Admirals Cup here. It has gotten bigger and better every single year. They are absolutely in love with the whole format and the layout.
Just, you know, perfect time of the year, right? I mean, another snowstorm hitting the East Coast, 3rd or 4th one of the year. And these folks are down here for a week of sunshine, great food, great fun. For the traveling golfer, it's just a perfect fit.
Mike Cole, Director of Golf Operations here at Royal St. Kitts Golf Club, native of Kalamazoo, Michigan, but been to the Caribbean for a while, spent 12 years in Jamaica before coming to St. Kitts. Mike, what's it like when you bring people from America, Canada, around the world to the islands to play golf?
Our goal is when we get them here to showcase, you know, the genuine care and hospitality that we can offer, provide a golf course that's in great condition.
When you have a competition like the Admirals Cup coming to Royal St. Kitts, I'm sure the staff has to step it up a little bit.
We have to make sure we're on our A game, but it's the little touches that set us above and beyond from the rest. We roll those greens a couple extra times, make them a little slicker than normal.
You want them to have a competitive event, but you don't want to torture them.
No, the golf course from the back tees can stretch to 6,900 yards, and with the trade winds, it can play a little bit longer than that. Some tough par 3s, but we like to move the tees up a little bit, let them have a little fun. On some of those shorter par 4s, let them have a go at it.
The easiest place to find out more about this?
TheGolfConnection.com. That's TheGolf-Connection.com.
You like that joint dash we both did there?
Yeah, exactly.
Sort of choreograph that. TheGolf-Connection.com.
We got it.
All right. Tom Juronsky,
Tony
right here
Leodora.
on The Traveling Golfer.
Thanks, bud.
What if we told you that you could get more distance by increasing loft? What if the pros were increasing their loft a full degree or more mid-season? That's what happens when we move weight low and forward. Are you ready for more distance? SLDR from TaylorMade.
Foundations of life are made right here. You know, they're not all going to hit perfect shots out here right now, but they get a couple ideas about balance and control and learning how to find center face, and that's something that'll stick with them forever.
The enthusiasm of the kids stays tremendous, and there's obviously some real talent as well. This is how I grew up playing. It was made very available, very affordable in Scotland. I think they've got the right idea here in St. Kitts. The best thing is just seeing kids get excited about golf the same way as I did. They're behind it, and I'm sure that this will continue to grow, and I think golf could be something that St. Kitts is very proud of.
We are extremely grateful that we get such high quality club pros to come and basically donate time to these kids. This is our junior program, which we run mostly in the summer, and to get this kind of elevation of the level of tutoring is really very special to them. This is what is going to build our future golf. It's growing because the word is getting around. The club pros and their guests who have come here have gone back home and told their friends that they had a great time in St. Kitts. Our tourism, which we're shifting more towards the higher end of the market, would include a golf niche market as part of our strategy, and we have a world-class golf course here at Royal St. Kitts Golf Club. For a small island destination, it gives us an opportunity now to really go out and market ourselves as a golf destination, and we're underway, and it's really good, a good feeling. We're seeing already some interest. This Admirals Cup is an example of the kinds of activities that will take place in the future.
On St. Kitts, we have the Royal St. Kitts Golf Club designed by Robert Trent Jones. On Nevis, there's the golf course designed by Robert Trent Jones too. Really keeping up with the Joneses now, proof that St. Kitts is an emerging golf destination. We have a new resort, Christophe Harbor, with a Tom Fazio course being built, and right here at Katition Hill, an upscale residential community and a golf course designed by Ian Woosnam.
When I first got here 2 years ago, the entire site, 200 plus acres of the golf course, is entirely cane fields, and so it was very complicated to get around and get a real view of things until we actually cleared it. But once we got the center lines in, the surveying, then we cleared it all, stockpiled the cane, which we'll use later for composting and things like that. The site, as we opened it up, we got the better view of the natural rock outcroppings and things like that, and what they call guts. A term they use over here, it's actually a ravine or a canyon, so to speak, and it's the natural waterways from the mountain to the sea. There are 10 force carries over the guts, and then you get the prevailing wind that comes around the mountain. And so you got a par 71, 6,500 yards, so that's what you got to deal with.
That's how we like to grow, steadily, on a sustained basis, and with a quality experience. A couple of years, we should have 4 good quality golf courses.
This is where old meets new. In the historic capital city of Bastir, there's a modern cricket stadium, lighted jumbo Megatron, and of course in the foreground, a beautiful football stadium, or as we call it, soccer.
Welcome to Port Zante in St. Kitts. This is downtown Bastir, and Port Zante is the fastest growing cruise port in the entire Caribbean. Port Zante is growing to the extent that we have to increase our berthing facilities, so we're going to build a brand new pier so that we can accommodate 4 of the Oasis class ships, the largest ships in the world. We will be able to accommodate 4 of them at any one time. Right now we can accommodate 2.
St. Kitts is an emerging destination, building, bustling, transitioning from the old sugar mill industry to tourism and golf.
I love St. Kitts, and it's beautiful here. It's gorgeous. It really kind of has it all. It has the scenery, it has the mountains, but it also has great golf and the ocean. Some of the other islands, they might have the ocean, but they don't quite have the mountains that you see here. Kind of almost Hawaii-esque in a sense, and it's just beautiful. Lots to do outside just the resort too. There's just tons to do here.
The Golf Connection, they do a wonderful job organizing everything. We don't have to worry about anything while we're here. All our transportation is taken care of, meals, so they feed everybody. The golf courses are great. They're difficult. The wind helps make them difficult, but you know where it's going almost every day, so you get to learn to play with it.
I go in them to see the different islands. So, the golf is fine, but it's also the experience of the islands. Nevis was wonderful. People are very nice, and it's made for a very nice tournament.
Photobomb! Photobomb! So far, it's been a riot. The island's fantastic. Made it into town yesterday morning by myself and met with the locals. Had a great time. Went out for dinner last night. Had a wonderful dinner. Golf courses are great, and the weather obviously is better than where we're from.
We try and get out and do different excursions with each other and our families about once a year. So we've done golf trips about half a dozen times, and this certainly takes the cake so far.
Golf trip, I just love going to golfing trips, and especially had a chance to come to St. Kitts. We've never been to the Caribbean, so it's the first trip to the Caribbean, and a celebration of our 2nd anniversary at the same time.
The Caribbean has been our destination of choice, and this seemed like everything we always wanted, which is a golf tournament plus a beautiful place. And here at Nevis, below Nevis' perpetually shrouded mountain, this is a fantastic experience. What a great golf course this is.
This is my third time doing these Golf Connection events. They put on world-class Pro-Ams. I've been to a lot of different ones, and this is by far exceeds the boat on every aspect. I was lucky enough to bring a couple of my members out. They love it. Everyone loves it. Great golf courses, super destinations. They do it all the way. So I had a good time. I brought my girlfriend the last couple of times. She has a great time, and so it's pretty much a win-win for everybody.
Jump up with confidence, stand up with confidence, forward with confidence, full confidence, move left with confidence, move right with confidence.
You might think you can see the entire island of St. Kitts from here. Well, we're pretty close. It's a small island with a lot of big views. Some people say it reminds a bit of Hawaii, but it has its own definite character, a jewel of the Caribbean that's being polished every year as people find out about it, and it's being polished by the addition of golf. We hope we've shown that to you on The Traveling Golfer, and wish you a welcome trip to St. Kitts sometime in the future. It's only a 240-yard carry. Never a doubt, I had a yard and a half to spare.
Tony Leodora's golf wardrobe, courtesy of Antigua, the leader in modern golf apparel.